Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to set up JIBB on your Cisco device for the first time. So you would have just received an email and telling you your account's ready. So before we begin installing JIBB, I just want you to log into the WebEx Control Hub and check a few details on the device that you're planning to install JIBB onto. So first we want to make sure that JIBB is going to be installed onto the Room OS stable channel, which is the latest version of the Room OS. And then we also want to navigate to the local device controls and then go to settings, macros, and make sure that mode and QuickJS engine are both turned on. So ensure that the JIBB app functions as it should. The other thing we want to check is the make sure you have a username and password that has admin access and is also active. And you also want to make sure that you're doing all of this on the same network that the device is running on. Next, we also want to make sure that we are ready to copy the IP address in the next step of the installation process. So now I've jumped back into the JIBB admin portal. I'm going to navigate to the devices tab and I'm just going to click add device. I'm just going to give it a name, Roomba1, click add. So now that the device has been added, it's time to generate the JIBB API key. And you just click on this key button here and click generate. So once that's generated, you want to click this copy button. I'd recommend copying and pasting this into a document for your own records, but we're just going to jump straight into clicking the configuration button. And I'm going to enter the API key there. And I'm also going to jump back over here and copy the IP address. So we've got both of those. Now I'm going to enter the admin username like so. And then I'm going to enter my password like that. Now I'm going to enter an email address here, which is going to be the default email address that I'll receive autosave PDF at the end of every session on this device, like that. Now, you may want to enable this option, which is edit email. This will add the option to the room navigator for the end user who is in the room using JIBB to enter their email address manually before starting, and they will receive the autosave PDF at the end of the session. These other options, including select inputs, are perfect for when you have an additional camera input connected to your Cisco device. So for example, if you have a PTZ camera on the other side of the room, by enabling select inputs, every time someone starts JIBB, they can select input 1 or input 2. Now, camera controls is for if you have a room where you might have a whiteboard on wheels, and so you might want to aim the camera every time you use JIBB. But I'm also going to walk you through setting up a JIBB camera preset for when you have a fixed camera and a fixed whiteboard position, so that every time you start JIBB, it snaps to that whiteboard every time. So now that I've entered everything correctly, I'm just going to show you a live view of the room navigator. So as soon as I click save, it's going to take a few seconds to install the macro, and then you'll see just here on the touchscreen that you'll see a notification saying JIBB is ready, and the JIBB app is added to the home screen there. Now, as I mentioned, to set up a JIBB camera preset, you want to go onto your room navigator and navigate to the manual camera controls like this, and click on advanced, and then add a new camera position preset and call it JIBB like that. Now, using your camera controls, you want to zoom in or out until you can fit the whole writing surface area inside the camera preview. Now, when you're ready, click save. And then every time from now on, when you start JIBB, it will automatically snap the camera to that camera preset and you're ready to go. So thank you for watching. And if you have any other questions or want to learn more, you can refer to our help guide in the link below.